So we have confirmed that a Tucson felon was detained, questioned, and then released as part of this investigation last week.
We have a statement from Luke's attorney. Breaking news.
Hearing from his attorney, who denies he has any involvement in this high-profile abduction.
Well, it's interesting. The Pima County Sheriff's Office and the FBI will not publicly name any person of interest or suspects in the Nancy Guthrie case. And I've spent the last several days working to learn who exactly was questioned at a home in the Catalina Foothills area this past Friday. That's when investigators served a search warrant on a home that's just 2 miles away from Nancy Guthrie's own home. We can now report the person they were interviewing is 37-year-old Luke Daley. Now, this
Scalippi Law can confirm that Luke Daley was the subject of 2 search warrants issued and served on February 13th, 2026. Mr. Daly and his mother were both detained by law enforcement while the search warrants were being executed. Neither Mr. Daly nor his mother were arrested into this case or any other. Mr. Daly has no link whatsoever to Nancy Guthrie and has no information related to her kidnapping. Like the entire Tucson community, both Mr. Daly and his mother are hopeful that Nancy will be returned to her family unharmed.
We develop a lead and we follow it and we get it going, and pretty soon it's, oh wait, we've got this. Oh wait, we learned this about this person. Maybe that person's a person of interest. Maybe he's a suspect. We develop, and we come back in here and we talk to
the lawyers
in our own command room right here, somebody from the county attorney, get some legal advice, our other FBI agents or other detectives from other agencies. We share this. We go, the U.S. attorney at the FBI command post, same thing. And they come up with a strategy that says, okay, let's get a search warrant. So we go to a judge who either agrees with us or doesn't. He signs that warrant. We now have a court order. That process goes through the day based on the lead we're following. So in this case, that gentleman, whether it was the one in Rio Rico or the one up here on the north side at First and Orange Grove, we developed a person of interest. We surveyed him. He left both of them left their residences. We made a traffic stop on both of them, held them. Per our court order, we had to search the homes. Those homes, people are inside them, family, friends, whatever. We can't have them there while we search. So are they being detained? Of course not. They're free to leave, but they can't be in the home. So how many were, look, we knew we were looking for one person at that home, and the other person we're looking for is Nancy. Nancy wasn't there. The person of interest gave us a statement, gave us his, whatever the warrant was for, maybe petition for physical characteristics of buccal swabs or photos or finger. We got everything we needed, and he is set free. Now, does that mean he's not a suspect any longer? No, we'll do our work. We've got evidence to process from the home. What if we find Nancy's DNA in that home?
All right, what do you guys think? Here's my lame attempt at an overlay. Now we're going to make the mask a little darker. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at that. Look at those pupils. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. What do you guys think? The eyes, I mean, I could just literally fit them on there like a puzzle.
Now, video from the scene shows where these 2 search warrants were served. One was Daly's home. He lives there with his 77-year-old mother. There was also a scene at a Range Rover at a nearby Culver's, just a couple of miles away from both homes. Sheriff Chris Nanos tells 12 News in the interview we had with him yesterday that they presented evidence to a federal judge. They got both search warrants. They processed both scenes, not only in search of any potential suspects, but also in search of Nancy herself.
Nancy wasn't there. The person of interest gave us a statement, gave us his, whatever the warrant was for, maybe petition for physical characteristics of buccal swabs or photos or finger. We got everything we needed, and he is set free.
Were all released after this multi-hour investigation from late Friday night into Saturday morning. Luke does have a criminal history. He was arrested back in 2022, later convicted of drug distribution charges. He was sentenced to 4 years on probation. He was arrested again last year in early 2025 in possession of both fentanyl and a gun. His probation officer filed a petition to revoke his probation, but a judge allowed him to remain on the streets. They continued his probation, and he was not sent to the Pima County Jail.
So now we have it officially confirmed that Luke Daley was or is a person of interest in this case. But the wild thing is, why wasn't this guy already in prison? Something stinks in this case. I'm getting Idaho 4 vibes all over again. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next live stream.